The exchange rate between the Somali shilling or SOS and the US dollar or USD was approximately 1 SOS equals 0.0017 USD. However, it's worth noting that Somalia is a country with a volatile political and economic situation, and the exchange rate can vary widely depending on the circumstances. Furthermore, the Somali shilling is not widely traded on international currency markets, and it can be difficult to exchange outside of Somalia. In many cases, US dollars are preferred for transactions and may be used as the factor currency in some parts of the country.
As of my current date of March 2023, the exchange rate between the New Zealand dollar and the US dollar is approximately 1 New Zealand dollar is equal to 0.69 US dollar. However, exchange rates are constantly fluctuating due to various economic and geopolitical factors. So the current exchange rate may be different at any given moment. It's also worth noting that exchange rates are relative and can be influenced by many factors, including interest rate, inflation rates, economic growth, and political stability, among others. Therefore, the exchange rate between New Zealand dollar and US dollar can change rapidly and may be influenced by global events such as changes in government policies, economic shocks, and geopolitical tensions.
The estimated population of New Zealand was approximately 5.1 million people. However, it's important to note that population figures are constantly changing due to factors such as birth rates, immigration, and immigration. New Zealand is a relatively small country in terms of population, but it has a diverse society with a mix of indigenous Maori people and people of European, Pacific Islander, and Asian descent. The largest city in New Zealand is Auckland, which has a population of around 1.7 million people, followed by Wellington and Christchurch, which each have populations of around 400,000 people.
The estimated population of Somalia was approximately 16.9 million people. However, it's worth noting that Somalia is a country with a complex political and security situation, and an accurate population of Somalia is growing rapidly due to high birth rate and large numbers of refugees returning to the country.
New Zealand has a diverse and multicultural society with people of European, Maori, Pacific Islander, and Asian descent living together in a relatively peaceful and harmonious manner. The way of living in New Zealand can vary depending on factors such as location, income level, and cultural background, but some common characteristics include outdoor lifestyle, relaxed and friendly culture, work-life balance, environmental awareness, multiculturalism. Overall, the way of living in New Zealand is often characterized by a strong sense of community, appreciation for the natural environment, and a relaxed and friendly culture.
The way of living in Somalia is strongly influenced the country's complex political and security situation, as well as its cultural and religious tradition. Some common characteristics of the Somali way of life include family and community, Islamic tradition, rural lifestyle, challenges with basic needs, and resilience. Overall, the way of living in Somalia is influenced by a combination of cultural, religious, environmental factors, as well as ongoing political and security challenges.
New Zealand's economy is export-oriented and heavily relies on international trade. The major industries and exports of New Zealand include agriculture, forestry, tourism, manufacturing, and education. In terms of imports, New Zealand primarily imports machinery and equipment, vehicles, petroleum and petroleum products, and pharmaceutical products, as well as various customers' goods.
Somalia's economy is heavily dependent on agriculture and livestock, with exports of live animals and meat products being the major sources of income. The country has also potential in the fishing industries, but illegal fishing has been major problems. Somalia imports foods, petroleum products, vehicles, and construction materials. However, the ongoing conflict and instability in the country have severely impacted its economy and ability to engage the international trade.
The educational system in New Zealand consists of primary education, secondary education, and tertiary education. Primary education is compulsory and focuses on core subjects, while secondary education offers a broad-based curriculum and encourages extracurricular activities. Tertiary education emphasizes practical and vocational training and offers undergraduate and postgraduate degrees in a wide range of subjects. The educational system emphasizes student-centered learning and supports extracurricular activities, sports, and equal education opportunities of all students. The education system in Somalia is divided into three levels: primary, secondary, and tertiary. Primary education is compulsory and lasts for 8 years, while secondary education lasts for 4 years and is divided into lower and upper secondary cycles. Tertiary education is provided by universities and vocational training institutions. However, access to education is limited due to poverty and adequate infrastructure, cultural attitudes towards girls' education, ongoing conflict, and insecurity. Despite these challenges, efforts are being made to improve access to education and provide more opportunities for students to continue their education. The government of New Zealand is a parliamentary representative democratic constitutional monarchy divided into three branches: executive, legislative, and judiciary. It has a mixed economy with a strong focus on international trade and tourism. The government is committed to providing high-quality education, healthcare, and social welfare programs, and promoting progressive policies on issues such as climate change, gender equality, and indigenous rights. Overall, the government operates within a democratic frameworks and prioritizes the well-being of its citizens and economic growth. The government of Somalia is a federal parliamentary representative democratic republic divided into three branches. It is led by a president, a prime minister, with a bicameral parliament, and an independent judiciary. The country's economy is largely dependent on agriculture, livestock, and remittances. Somalia faces significant challenges due to ongoing conflict, insecurity, and poverty. The government is working towards stability and development through various initiatives.